Hi.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jay.
And we're back with Elias Toufexis. That was not Elias Toufexis. That was Jay Hooft. Here's Elias Toufexis.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's uncanny.
But you know what? He's not going to put you out of work because he would never show up on time.
Never.
So don't worry about it.
But if I'm ever sick or something or I don't feel like going to work, I'm going to call you.
That's true. He could be your backup.
Yeah.
He'd be your understudy.
Understudy.
Maybe. I want to raise.
So, for people who don't know, if you haven't watched part 1, go watch it now. But you're with Elias Toufexis, and he is Adam Jensen from Deus Ex Human Revolution, the video game we're playing right now.
Getting his ass kicked.
He's
How do you
hear
feel
me go,
about this?
oh.
Here, quick, do some new voice work for him.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck was that shit? Oh, these my guts? I have glass in my hand. Oh.
Actually, is it when they get you to do these like ahs and oohs? What do you do? How do you prepare for that? Do they
actually attack you?
No, they do not.
That's nice.
Yeah, you would. They give you basically a day of what they call onos. So it's like they call it onos. Yeah, there's
Love to see the
a
schedule.
script of just running.
Really?
Yeah, so it's just running and then jumping.
Panting.
So it'd be like, and then,
Oh man, that's gonna be the most awkward day.
yeah, it is. You get used to it though. I mean, at that point, I've done so many.
So I have to ask, have you ever recorded a love scene?
Recorded a love scene?
Yeah.
No, I've shot.
And when I say
scenes.
love, I mean sex.
No,
No.
they don't do that a lot in video games because most people who play video games don't have sex.
Well, actually, Darkness 2 had this scene in it.
Yeah.
Were you
They're getting more and more grim, these games.
Yeah.
We were just playing Twisted
Metal, yeah.
last night.
Oh my
Like,
God,
we couldn't
it's-
believe it. How, it's like no one gives a shit anymore about, who's watching this.
Yeah, I guess because they're all rated R now, right?
Yeah. But, I don't see, I could see kids getting their hands on it so easily.
Do you actually have a pair of those glasses by any
Are
chance?
those
Yeah,
Oakleys,
hang on.
or are they the wannabe Oakleys?
Look through my head.
Look through my head.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
So when the trailer was released for this, were you waiting for it? Did you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
Were you
it's a
really
fallacy.
excited?
It's a fallacy when actors say things like, I don't,
Yeah.
like somebody's like, I don't care that I'm, in this amazing thing. It's bullshit. I wanted to see the trailer.
Right.
I was excited. Plus, I'm a gamer. I mean, I'm a light gamer. I'm not a psychopath like you guys, but I especially love stealth games.
Yeah.
So, and I played the original.
Yep.
And I went back and played it again after I got the job. So I was really excited. I was excited just as a fan of the game,
Mm-hmm.
and and also because it's pretty freaking cool to be Adam Jensen. So as you see if you follow me on Twitter, I just constantly pimp myself out.
Actually, you could follow him on the link in the underbody.
Yep. Well, follow Elias on Twitter.
There you go. See?
He has he talks about video games, and then he'll do some sports stuff.
Yeah,
he
I'll talk
goes on
about
a
the-
rant.
Montreal. I'll complain about the Montreal
Yeah.
Canadiens
Yeah.
a lot, and the damn Boston Bruins. I hate them so much. Sorry, people.
No, it's
from
okay.
Massachusetts. Pritchard.
I was gonna say, who does this voice?
This guy's Andreas Aspergis.
I love this voice too.
Yeah, he's
I love
he's
asparagus.
he's a not asparagus.
Oh.
He's another Greek actually. He's really he's a great guy, and we had so much fun. Like a lot of the Pritchard stuff we recorded together.
And he's kind of in the game, anyways. This character's a dick to you, is he? Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
What's his problem?
yeah. What is his problem?
He's got a nice haircut, though. I must say.
I know when I remember seeing the design for him and going, he has a ponytail. Oh, I completely wasn't ready for that.
Did they show you the drawings and stuff?
Of course,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah. But with games, I mean, like I said, 4 years, right? So designs change, things change. If you see, there's a poster out of Adam Jensen of Deus Ex. It says Deus Ex 3, and
Right.
then there's a picture of Adam Jensen, and he looks completely different
Right.
than he looks now. Then they gradually change as the.
I think there's an Easter egg in this office. There is a Final Fantasy.
Is it in here?
I believe it's a poster on the wall.
Oh, like
behind-
Final Fantasy 50 or
Yeah,
something?
right over there.
Oh, yeah, there it
There
is.
it is.
That's great.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I have a really good friend Andrew Farrar, who wrote some of the dialogue in the game and wrote some of the emails in it.
Oh, I actually read those.
Yeah,
too.
and so he threw in a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of fun.
I
fun
was
Easter
thinking some
eggs.
of them have to be from experience. Like some of them seemed a little too real, like
Yeah.
they're referring to some inside joke or something.
The best one, the one I like to talk about is Andrew and I did a play in New York about lining up for Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, and we called it Killing Jar Jar. And it was a great play. It was a big hit off Broadway. But the characters were Mark and Julian.
Yeah.
That was the name of the characters. And if you find, I don't know where the email is, but if you find it, one of the emails says, "Hey, we're gonna go see episode 9 tonight.
Oh, yes.
Let me know." And it
Yeah.
says like from Mark to Julian.
Right.
It's like those kind of things that I love. That only he and I would get.
Right.
But
But it's just cool that it's
yeah,
in
it's
there.
cool that it's in there.
But that's what I mean. Like the amount of work that goes in these games, it's more than a full feature Hollywood film. And is it getting like? And you said yourself, it's like 5-6 years. Is it getting out of hand? Like
No, I just think it's getting better.
no, it's like I think for the gamer, it's amazing, right? Like we're playing like these fully interactive stories that are just awesome. You can get completely lost in these worlds.
Yeah, especially games like this.
Yeah, like this, and it's great for us, but for them, it's like so difficult. It's like as soon as you work on a game for 5 years, and by the time it's 5 years is up, the graphics you've been working on for 5 years, is not good enough. It's not up to par with everything else.
Yeah. I mean, those things happen.
It must be frustrating.
Here's something that I hate. Every time I was in this thing,
Yeah.
they would make me speak louder because the engines of the.
Oh, really?
They would
Can
say
you
something
just-
like, the engines are really loud, so you have to be really loud.
Oh, I see. 'Cause-
And I think this scene coming up, you can hear me trying to talk like Adam Jensen, because he's not really somebody who yells that much, and talk loud, and my voice kind of does something weird, I think.
yeah.
I think-
Go faster. Imagine did that.
close. Here, hang on.
I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Yeah, it sounds okay.
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been
But I remember doing the scene, and then they're saying, no, louder, because we're in this.
You'd think like you just do it and they just raise the level up. I guess they wouldn't.
No,
be-
but it's like, we have to be yelling at
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other,
yeah.
right? So,
an imbecile like me would come in like, "Oh, don't worry, Elias. We'll just raise the level up."
yeah.
You want to take over now?
Yes.
you and Megan were once.
Choking on my Diet Coke here.
Would you like another Diet Coke?
No, I'm all right.
That's him there.
Yeah, I messaged him. I'm like, we're gonna get you a beverage. What would you like? He's like, Diet Coke.
But he did know exactly
That's how my messages are read, I guess.
Yeah.
first priority is the
I'm
time
gonna put it all over my ogs.
SWAT out.
Actually, I saw that you'll be at Comic-Con, or you might not.
I'm not
Comic-Con?
now. I'm not going to be at
Oh.
Comic-Con. Unfortunately, I'm not a
Comic-Con?
communist.
Why are you not going to Comic Con?
Because I'm shooting actually a video game that I'm not allowed to talk about, but I have to leave.
Oh.
I have to leave and go. Go.
Is it
work in
Minecraft
Vancouver.
2? You heard it first. Minecraft
Mine-
2.
It's actually. What did I say on Twitter? I said it's Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah.
I play.
Two?
Now,
I play King Hippo
You're telling me that people actually misquote you?
constantly.
And now, if anyone's listening,
I'm not
and-
actually in Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
yeah, but like, don't misquote Elias Toufexis because J-Hoofed is strong and he's
He
gonna
is.
get you.
I'll get you.
But like, yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, it must get so annoying like when you reach a certain status because you're famous, right? I know it's
infamous.
hard. Yeah.
Infamous.
But like, once you reach that certain status and people start misquoting you, you're like, oh, I made it.
In the gaming world, I guess I kind of a cult status, my character, and then by proxy me. But I remember at Fan Expo where I met you guys. I said something about some game, and then the next day there was literally pages and pages and pages on the internet of one link, like linking to one page of some guy who made up all this stuff that I said, and. The video game company called me and they're like, "What are you doing? Why are you making this stuff up?"
So almost like this person or this kid almost got you fired.
Yeah, or not so much fired because I wasn't working on anything in particular that time, but they could have lost me other work.
Yeah, or not call you and just assume, oh, he's an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
That sucks.
So, yeah, I know what I'm saying. I won't say anything unless I... And then you can always find me on Twitter and just ask me if it's the truth, and I'll tell you
Yeah.
yes or no.
And yeah, you are famous because we also met Victor Lucas, and he is a video game reviewer legend.
Who just had a baby today.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Congratulations, Victor. But he goes, I go, yeah, we just talked to Elias Toufexis. He's like, oh yeah, I want to meet that guy.
Yeah,
So,
he's awesome.
Yeah.
He actually, we did an interview. I did an interview for him for his show, and then
And then you killed
you know
him.
what? I can't talk about what else we're doing. You'll see later. Just in case he gets mad at me for saying things.
Imagine that. Victor Lucas calls you.
Yeah. It's like, what did you do to my baby?
Oh, here's my man. This is my friend Christian.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs.
Christian Paul. I've actually been friends with this guy for 10, 12 years.
I thought you were gonna say 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I met him on the way here.
I like the little.
Here's one. You know what? I remember doing this because I remember working with Christian, and I was in Vancouver when I was recording this.
Oh, so explain to because people don't know that because you do it over the phone sometimes.
Not really over the phone. What they do is like I get direction over the phone, but the Vancouver studio records it and then sends the files to, I guess, Deus Montreal. But I remember I was working on Eureka, I think, that show, when we were doing this.
Sanders, right? What's his story?
I like the honeycomb window.
Hey, I was reading that you played, maybe I'm wrong on this, 4 or 3 different characters on Smallville.
3, yeah.
How does that happen? The producers just love you so much, like
Give
hope that's
Elias
what
a
it
different
is.
nose.
yeah, they're like, put it just he's so
Actually,
good.
I don't
put
look
him
that different. Why do I? Well, what they have a rule, right, about most TV shows that if you've been off the show for, I think, 2 years or 3 years, they can bring you back as another character. And Smallville went 10 years. So I was on season 3, 6, and 10. Or 3, 7, and 10, I don't remember. And all bad guys. I always
Well,
play
of
bad
course.
guys.
Wait for Sarah's signal.
Do you usually get cast as a villain or a hero?
Always a villain.
Always a villain because of the voice. Do you think?
Maybe, and I think I got these big like eyes, and they
I'm looking at them now, folks, and they are scary.
yeah, I think they're deceitful. They look
Yeah.
deceitful because they look all friendly, but then I do all these bad things in these shows that I do.
Well, and I all the images on your Facebook, you seem kind of evil. You're not smiling.
No, I don't smile
You don't smile.
ever. My wife hates it.
Really? Because usually women like, I love when he smiles.
No. I mean, my wife hates that I don't
Oh,
smile.
yeah, you don't
Yeah.
smile. Oh,
What, are you not listening?
what?
Pay attention.
My ears are very tiny.
I see you guys. Did you take off the highlights? No, you didn't. Turn back to the ladder.
I like to get
No,
burned.
you didn't take off the highlights. When I first time I played, I took off the highlights. Actually, I don't like those.
Oh, that sort of gives you a direction.
Yeah, it just kind of makes it a little easier. And I was like, I don't want to know what I can open or can't open.
So I'm excited for the new DLC game, I Am Alive. It's coming out March something, I believe.
Yeah, March something.
You don't even know.
I think it's.
But
the
you're in that, and
19th.
I was reading about it, and you play one of the gang member leaders, I believe, or somebody.
I play a whole bunch of characters in that.
Really?
The main character I play is he's the father of a girl lost that you have to go find, and then you basically group up with this father for a good portion of the game. And then I play a bunch of different psychopaths and people you meet.
I was gonna say, I always see in video games it'll say like Elias Toufexis main character, but if you're not the main character and you're somebody else in the story, just like a minor part, that person usually does like 6 or 7 voices. How does that work? Like, you just change your voice, or what are they doing there?
A good example of that is Assassin's Creed, because I played the main character I played in all those games was Federico, and it was his brother, Ezio's brother. But they had me play all sorts of other characters too, and I would ask them sometimes, like, you know what, I'm going to do this one in a little higher pitched voice. I'm going to talk up here. I'm going to, or whatever. And sometimes they want you to, and other times they say, you know what, the game's 120 hours long, so nobody who hears you here is going to recognize you here. That's before, Splinter Cell and Deus Ex kind of got my voice a little more well known.
Now you go back and play those games, and Adam Jensen's everywhere.
Yeah. Somebody on the Rainbow Six demo, I'm not even in the actual game, but the Rainbow Six demo, I got emails. Oh, Adam Jensen's in the Rainbow Six game. And I'm just in the demo. But how they found me, I don't know. And I played like 3 characters in that 6-minute demo. Oh my God. You're nailing these people.
And then there's the question I had is, have you ever turned down something that you've regretted later?
No, I don't turn
Like
down
a nice
work.
piece of pie,
Like a nice piece of pie or like a...
rhubarb.
Yeah. I wish I had that rhubarb pie that homeless person offered me the other day.
Oh, wow. So that's part 2 of... So tune in for the next episode, which will be part 3, of course, because 3 comes after 2. Thanks, guys. Like the video.